Hi. There's been a little bit from everyone that I'm like, oh yeah, that applies to me too. And as I'm writing my questions, I'm like, I know the answers to these questions. I don't know, so I'm not going to ask them. But I guess the biggest question was like, what gifts do I have that I can actually be using to help serve others? I've been doing psychic development courses, and I feel like I'm being drawn to this work. In what capacity? I'm not quite sure. I created a business, but I haven't done anything with it. But it's there for me because it's like, okay, well, now what? You know,
Mm-hmm.
let me expand my gifts. I know I need to practice, but I guess trusting what comes next, since I don't know what comes next.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like also my guides are talking to me and I'm not listening.
Mm-hmm. They're saying you are listening.
Am I?
Like you do know, you do have a feeling, you do have a certain interest. What's that interest for you? There's something there.
Psychic work, intuitive work.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like I right now I'm just like psychic and mediumship readings. That's it.
You're
Maybe
you're
some
focus
coaching.
you're focusing on the mediumship stuff right now?
Yeah, psychic and mediumship readings.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. They're saying one of your biggest gifts is your empathy, is how sensitive you are, is how caring and kind you are. And it's interesting when we talk about gifts, right? We always think, oh, it's our clairvoyance. It says yes, and right? Because the level of empathy that you have for people, the level of care and love that you have for people is in fact your biggest gift. And actually, when you start to focus from that lens of what brings me the most love and joy, that's when things will start to unfold. So for you, I mean, you're a healer, obviously. You know, psychic work, mediumship work is healing work. Um, but I'm just asking like how uniquely you're supposed to be doing this. They're just saying you need to understand that not everyone that does this work has the level of compassion that you do for people. That like you come in with like abundant spades of compassion. And it's almost like I'm seeing you like scoop people up and kind of just bring them together in this like kind of bubble of love.
Oh, that's interesting because I'm like I do that. I know I do that, but I just thought everybody did it. Not like
No,
it was.
no,
Oh,
not at
okay.
all. You know,
Okay.
you can have intuitive abilities, you can have psychic abilities, you can have mediumship abilities, but the gift is that's kind of like how you it's the how you do the things, right? How you do the thing that you do, right? Is through like your individual gifts. But who you are and your purpose and your essence is who you be. So it's like they all have to kind of fit together. So for you, you're such an empath. You're such a like, I'm just seeing it just ooze out of your pores. You know, you're just such a soft, there's just such a soft gentleness to your energy. And that's actually what people will come to you for is the gentleness of being held, right? Not everyone feels held, right? You can have a psychic reading, you can have a mediumship reading, you can, go to a healer, and you actually might not feel held in the way that you can make people feel held, right? So it's the things that come so naturally to us that we just take for granted. We're like, that's not, that's just who I am. It's like, yeah, it is, but that's like the beautiful thing about you. So I'm just asking, like, why is this important for you? Like, how does this translate into how you're here to do something? Like, and I'm seeing like a big flower around you, and it's almost like they're just saying, when have you stopped and smelled the flowers? When have you stopped and smelled like the flowers, your own flowers? When have you given yourself flowers?
Hmm. No, it's I haven't given myself flowers, and I can see how I overlook the things that I do instead of acknowledging them. and truly appreciate them. Because I'm like, oh, everybody does this. Everybody, just okay.
Yeah. Appreciate was exactly the word. It's the appreciation for yourself. That is actually when we're talking about business and stuff, it's like it works in steps, right? It's like spirit will show me the step, the stage that you're in right now, rather than saying, oh, you need to have this, or you're going to be doing Akashic reading records, or whatever it is. It's like, no, the step of your soul path that you're in right now is that you have to appreciate yourself. You have to smell
Mm.
your own flowers. You have to understand that not everyone is the way that you are. Not everyone is like compassionate as you. Um, and I'm seeing like some people kind of fall by the wayside around you because it's almost like what is this? What is she being asked to do? They're just saying come back into yourself. And I know you read from the heart, but it's like, are you really appreciating your own heart? Because again, it's like you're not fully appreciating what that feels like and how that feels. Because I'm seeing there's so much activation in your heart and your throat, you know? when you speak, when you are holding someone in their vulnerability, it's a unique experience, your guides are saying. It's a very loving experience, almost like, and I'm just seeing so many flowers around you. So I don't know if you work with flower essences, but there's just, like if like they just the all the beauty and the simplicity of a flower, the feeling of the petals, the silken against your skin, the smell of it, the beauty of it. It's so um like people appreciate it, but like do they really appreciate it for everything that it is and its simplicity?
Yeah, the simplicity and the little pieces versus being like, okay, well, I've got a bunch of roses, a bundle of roses. Like, look at my garden, all of it versus like the
Hmm.
little individual parts that make up the whole.
Hmm. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
are the whole. So it's almost like you're looking at like, oh, like all these gifts and stuff that I have that I'm accumulating and I'm developing. It's almost like you're putting them before yourself. They're just
Yeah.
a part of you. Like you're here to lead with your own essence, your own self, rather than like, oh, I do this thing. It's like, you're not about you do this thing. You can do these things because you are you.
Yeah. Which, like you were saying, not really out of body, but it's sort of there's a disassociation with it.
Yeah.
That it's not separate from me.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
me.
So I'm just asking now, like, what can you do or what can you be? What is this for you? Because it's like it's resonating, but it's like, okay, what's the piece that she's missing so she can either move forward or get more clarity? They're saying it's not even clarity, it's just embodiment. It's just embodiment. That's it.
Mhm.
And it's almost like you said you're a little bit like not disassociated, but you're kind of like when I tune into your energy, it feels like a little bit like a little bit out of alignment. Not
I
huge,
can, yeah.
but like a little bit. So it's
Mhm.
almost like, can you just and I'm just seeing almost like twisting, like in your heart space specifically, almost like this, this like this fear. Can you like,
Yeah, the vulnerability aspect. Yeah.
okay, so what is coming up about the vulnerability for you?
Um, saying psychic, using the word psychic. I don't like to like say, oh, I'm psychic or I am a psychic. That's huge outside of the circles that I'm in, like right now.
Yeah. Because what does it bring up? Fear of judgment, fear.
Yeah, fear judgment, fear persecution. Um, there, the what is it like how people see psychic? Oh, okay, well, all
Mm-hmm.
of that. Like, and now that you're just talking, like, oh, I feel that, which is why I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't want to feel that
Mm-hmm.
from them, and so that's the part where I
Mm-hmm.
don't talk about it, or I definitely don't say it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And this is huge for anyone.
Huge.
It
Yeah.
comes up for everyone that is
Really.
going th all of my students have come up for going through this journey. You know, Beck, one of them, for example, where you're putting yourself out there, and we've all had many, many lifetimes and ancestral experiences that we still hold in our DNA that where we weren't accepted. We were
Mm.
persecuted for our gift. We weren't acknowledged. We weren't, any of these things. We had to hide in the shadows. And I feel that's very much present for you when I'm tuning into it. I see you hiding in the shadows. Literally, you're in a cave and you're hiding. It feels actually very like um uh, quite prehistoric actually. And it's almost like you've built this little fire in your cave and you feel like you're going to be safe in the cave, but you're not happy in the cave. Like the cave is like it's a dark cave. It's like dripping, it's wet. It's like and there's so much forest and jungle out there, but it also seems scary because you also don't know what else is out there. It's like, oh, my food is out there. I know I need to go out because there's like this tree that has all of this nourishment for me. And I know there are other people out there for me. There are all these other things, but it's the fear of the unknown. There's also predators out there. The saber-toothed tiger is out there. So it's like, okay, is the risk worth the reward? Is kind of how it feels. Um, so I'm just asking what that is. And that's what it feels like, the disconnection. It's almost like you've disconnected to as like a little barrier of protection. Because you're like, if I was fully in my heart and if I was fully vulnerable and just expressing myself and all the amazing, abundant beautifulness that I am, oh, what the fuck is gonna come back to me? What are people gonna say
Yeah.
about me? What are people gonna think about me? Um, so I'm just asking like what you can do about that. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through like a little energetic process and I'm just going to guide you. So I'm just going to tap into that past life version of you and I'm just going to let her know that it's safe to come out. And actually, there are so many other amazing women that are literally just around the side of the cave. They actually have a little community out just right outside the cave. They've got their fire, they're chatting, they're eating, they're making things, they're connecting with each other, they're going to like collect water. Like they've built a beautiful community. And you're literally the wall, you're inside, and you're just like, oh, is it really that close? It's almost like you didn't realize that it was that close. It is that close for you.
I mean, I feel it. It's close. I'm like, I feel it. I know it's there.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking her what it's going to take for her to come out. She's like, just to know that it's safe. So we're just going to tell her that it's safe. And she's kind of like, oh God, am I oh, I'm dirty. Like, am I presentable enough to go out and meet people? I'm like, yes, you absolutely are. Hi, they're all dirty as well. It's fine. And she's like, she's hesitant, but she's like, she's willing. And she's kind of like, oh, like when you kind of come out of a dark cave, it's like very bright. So she's like, oh, it's a bit bright. And I'm like, you just have to turn the corner energetically. We're just turning the corner. And then she sees all the other women and they like just welcome her into the pack. And I literally just feel, and she sits down and she's around the fire. Someone gives her like a little shawl thing, like a little, and then I'm seeing like a fish being cooked on the fire. And it's like, it's just allowing yourself to feel safe in that. And we're just seeing where else you've not felt safe. Okay, so I'm picking up something when you were 7 years old. There was something that created a bit of a shock for you, and I'm feeling it so much in my throat and my heart. It feels like there was a bit of a just like it feels like just like an energetic like little like a jolt or a shock. Do you know what happened to when you were 7? Around that age?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just seeing what's that created in your body. It's just this feeling of shock, like the nervous system shock, and it's almost like it shocked you out of fully being able to just, just be relaxed and open and safe. Because it's almost like you're having to guard yourself energetically.
Yeah.
your nervous
from
system.
betrayal and yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm just seeing that little part of you. She's just crying. She's just so sad about what happened, and she's just fearful. Like again, it's just she just doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
didn't think it affected me that much, but also I don't have a lot of memories. I can't remember a lot from
yeah,
growing up. But
yeah,
that's one of the few things that I remember,
yeah.
even though it didn't happen to me directly, like, well, directly to me.
hmm But it's still a
But
shock. Your
it
body,
was a shock to see it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And this is the thing, it's
Yeah.
like some witnessing can be as traumatic as ex like something happening to you because it still happened to
Mhm.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw, I saw it, but then I couldn't talk about it or just, I don't talk about it for a while. Yeah.
There's going to be so much release from you sharing, from you talking about it. And doing some more inner child work. I don't know if this is something that you do with yourself, but it's that feels like really important. Um, because it feels like that's like just a compounding of these wounds. This is what happens. This is why in the Rebel Psychic School, like the healing component is such a big part of what I do with my students when they're opening up their psychic and development gifts, because we have shit from our childhood, from our past lives that will come up and cock block us around sharing our voice, around
Hmm.
feeling safe, around self-worth, around doubt. So like the energy healing piece is a huge part of the work that we have to do in order to you know, be okay to say that we're psychic, to put ourselves out there, to get clarity on our next step. So this is what it feels like. It's almost like this is the healing piece is kind of where you're at right now. And I know you've done healing, but it's like the next step for you, they're like, I don't, you're like, forget about the business and stuff right now. It's working on the inner stuff right now. Especially the heart, because it feels like the heart and the throat is where you're holding still this
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
trauma. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So they're saying that's for you to go deeper into, for sure. Yep. And if
Okay.
that's a process that you have already, or that's something that we could do together if you feel called to. But yeah, it feels like there's a deep unraveling of this experience for you that needs to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, my love. You're so welcome. Lots of good things happening for you though. Lots of exciting things. But it's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like almost facing ourself is
Yeah.
is is the doorway to face other people in our who we really
Yeah.
are.
And I've done a lot of facing of myself in recent years. Like, and I mean, my life is unrecognizable compared to like a year ago.
Yeah,
And I know, like, I can feel it. I'm like, it's just, I'm like, I keep telling my husband, and he's like, well, when? When I'm like, it's like right now. I feel it. I feel like I know it's gonna be amazing. I like, no doubt.
totally. But it's
Thank
an
you so much.
onion.
Yeah,
It's an
yes. Oh, yes.
onion.
Yes.
And this is the thing, like the work is never done. It's like the more that we step into this, especially when our soul has chosen this as a job to guide people, to heal people, it never stops. It's such an evolution of peeling back the layers of ourselves, the old identities that can't come with us. And it's like that's what it feels like for
Right.
you. It's that
Yes. Right.
identity shifting work now that you're
Oh,
in.
that's huge. Yes, that's
Yeah,
literally what I've been like, okay, that's thank you, but you can't be in the driver's seat anymore. It doesn't go away. Like I take you with me, but you're not driving. Like you ride
totally.
in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing a new hat, got a new outfit, but
Yeah, no backseat navigation, thank you. No backseat
Yeah,
driving
that too.
too. Yeah. And it is, and this is where you're being asked to step into soul leadership, right? This is the work that I do with my private clients and in the path. It's really stepping into that soul leadership and that soul authority in all aspects of your life. You know, how to really open up your unique gifts to step into your purpose. You know, a lot of it is a lot of the shifting we have to do is around our identity with self, all of our relationships, and then building the business, scaling the business, channeling the business. Like that feels like that's the leadership space that you are stepping into. And it's just the continuing of that unfolding right now. And this is the thing
Mhm.
that's coming up to like, okay, you need
Yeah.
you need to fuck off now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Off now. So yeah,
Seriously, like, because I'm like, I'm so like, I'm done. Like, stop.
yeah,
Like, I can't do this anymore.
yeah.
I've had enough. Like, when is enough enough? It's now. Like,
hmm hmm
and now I just need to,
The
yeah.
acceptance of self, that's the biggest thing for you. The acceptance of self. Yeah.
Mm.
The internal world, and then it will fall out in the external. Yep. Yeah. They're just saying just go within, go deep, deep.
Oh,
Yeah. This is the thing.
yeah.
I like this happens all the time. They're like, what's happening with my business? And I'm like, Spirit's like, no, no, this is what we got to work on first. And then the components of the business come out. You know, like it's Spirit will never give me something that like we can't jump steps, is basically
Right.
how it
Yeah.
works, right? They will never let me jump steps with someone.
Yeah. And well, like you were saying, like channeling, and I think I was listening to one of your podcasts and channeling like your next program or how things are evolving. And I'm like, I know that's going to happen for me. It's not there yet. And I'm past that identity of like forcing things and like making things happen. It's like, okay, I can receive this information. I can have things, you know, be aligned for me and doors open and things just happen and go. And yeah, things are going to like shit can happen, fine. But there's an ease and a flow to how things can work as long as I'm allowing that.
Totally. Yep. And that's a big theme right now. Like the last 3 months, it's something that I've been embodying so much is to
Mhm.
stop the force, to stop the push, to stop the thing, to just allow it to be and know that the things are coming on like underneath the surface. I just made a
Mhm.
post about this that I haven't posted yet, but I have on TikTok, which is that there will be points in our psychic development journey, right? Even if you're doing this professionally like I am, or you're on your journey, where you can read so clearly for everyone else, but you're not getting the information for yourself, right? And I just went through this, which is very unusual for me because I'm like, Beck knows, I'm like, like everything, so much detail there, right? But Spirit was like, you are not getting to see the timeline. You are not getting to see the next steps. You have to sit in the discomfort of the not knowing because that is going to help you learn the lesson of trust. Because tell me again, and I mentioned it earlier, tell me a better way to learn self-trust, which is key on this journey, than to not get the confirmation and the validation that you are so used to. How about that for you, right? How about you're just going to sit in the uncomfortableness and just wait, just
Yeah.
wait. So it's kind of like this inner child thing, specifically the 7-year-old. She is like she needs your attention. That's the first thing for you. She really needs the attention. And then it feels like, yeah, kind of like the jacket's gonna come off a little bit. Ugh, like I'm coming, like you're coming out of the winter and you're just letting the jacket go and you're kind of like just walking it in like your little summer outfit vibes, it kind of feels like that.
That's
And then
hilarious because I'm thinking, I was like, yeah, I've been hibernating and then I kind of slept in a little bit, but now I'm ready to come out. That's literally what I was thinking today.
yeah,
We're done hibernating. We're
yeah.
ready.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. You are ready. Like I see it. And it is the next step is really about, okay, what does this business look like? How can I build it?
Yeah.
What is that? That's the next piece of your evolution. So that's exciting. Yeah. I love doing that work
That's
with my
exciting.
clients. Yeah, I love doing that work with my clients because business is, it's such an evolving beast, right? And all of our stuff comes up as we're building business. Like I've helped my clients download their method, download their ecosystem, download their systems, download their content, like creating, accessing gifts that they weren't using before because that's their unique expression. And it's like then things start to come in for them. It's really cool to like see that process, but it is a process.
Yeah,
This is my second business, right? So it's like business doesn't happen overnight. I know what it takes from a physical standpoint and an energetic standpoint. So yeah, but it's a beautiful journey, and you're definitely
yeah,
ready and capable for that journey.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like
Thank you so
your business energy, I am seeing it. Like it is here. It's just waiting. It's just
It's
like
just waiting.
it's
Yeah,
just waiting. There's stuff that you need to kind of do more in the physical here first. But it's definitely there. Um, yeah, and it's just like, yeah, it's cool. It's happy waiting. It's like this is just where I'm meant to be right now. That's okay.
right. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Beautiful. Yay. Okay.
Yes.